Today, I just want to clear up a few terminology, common mistakes relating to caterpillars, such as cocoon, pupa, pupae, pupate. To do this, we're going to look at an example of a cinnabar moth. Now, you've probably seen a cinnabar moth caterpillar, maybe at the side of the road, in a field, feeding on ragwort like this. Pictured here as possibly the final instar of the caterpillar after it's molted several times. As you might already know, a caterpillar is at the larval stage of a moth or butterfly life cycle, so that would make it a larva, or larvae if there's more than one. You've probably noticed that there's a lot of frass around these caterpillars. That's the technical term for caterpillar droppings, or the droppings of any insect for that matter. Here are two larvae looking for somewhere to pupate. They're not interested in eating. They're just running around like two kids who've drank a liter of Coca-Cola each. Now, one has to wonder, do they know what they want, where they want to go, or are they just going to make a nuisance of themselves, or just trying their hardest to get out of there? So now I've put them in a jar, which is full of loose foliage, which I found under a privet hedge, just the sort of place that they would go to in their natural course. But what do I actually mean by pupation? When a caterpillar pupates, it's changed what it is inside to what will soon be a moth or a butterfly, and then it removes its old caterpillar skin like a sock, and you can see that at the side. It's what we call a cuticle. Returning to our cinnabar example, I'm going to leave these caterpillars in the jar for a few days, and then I'm going to come back and see what they've left behind. Now, a few days later, I had 3 caterpillars in the end, so I've now got 3 shiny pupae. Each pupa has spun its own silk cocoon around itself to protect itself. Finally, I have all the pieces laid out in a line, so there's 3 cuticles. They were caterpillar skins about 1 million years ago. I also have each pupa. There's 3 pupae, and you can see there's bits of silk around them. That's because they've spun a silk cocoon. A cocoon is a silk home that a pupa, or even a caterpillar itself, spins around itself to protect itself. So, hopefully you've learned a few words today. A bit of caterpillar lingo. One word that I would dissuade anyone from using, though, is chrysalis. I mean, that's a bit of an ambiguous term, so I would recommend that you use the word pupa and cocoon. Use them for the right thing. All to do now is wait for next spring. See how many of these pupae actually turn into moths. I look forward to that. Maybe I'll make a video of that too. I don't know. We'll see.